everybody, it's Chillaxer today. And now, a few weeks ago, I made a video pretty much talking about the console war and pretty much the facts of it. Now, I wanted to make this video kind of giving my personal opinion and some more facts about why I prefer the PlayStation 4 over the Xbox One. This is going to be a top 10 type of thing, so let's just jump straight on into this. For number 10, we have the console looks bad. And now, when I say this, I don't mean that it just looks bad, wow, that Xbox One sucks. No, I'm talking about the actual console itself. Now, it does look like a VCR from the 80s. I don't know what the hell Microsoft was thinking when they did this. Mainly because the power brick isn't even inside it, but yet the console is fucking huge. Meanwhile, the PlayStation 4 over here has the power brick built into it, and it's half the size of the Xbox One. So, so for number 9, I have that the controller is just god-awful. Now, when I say this, well, for starters, you still need batteries for the damn thing. And, now, granted, batteries are like $5 for like 20. I think that's what I just saw them for somewhere. And, but let alone the fact that you have to pay to use your controller is just bullshit, regardless. Second of, it's made of plastic. It's like, are you kidding me? I mean, even the 360 one wasn't made of plastic. And the D-pad, oh my god, the D-pad is no upgrade. In fact, I think it's actually worse. Compared to the 360, it's kind of an upgrade, but compared to the PlayStation 4, it's just terrible. And also, the thumbsticks, I don't know what they were doing there. It's like, they're too small now. Like, the 360, they were like kind of levitated, not levitated, but they were more up, it just felt more natural. And finally, the triggers, oh my god, they're too sensitive. It's like, I just be holding my controller and I'll just start shooting my gun. It's like, what the hell? For number 8, I have the terribly long loading times. And now, Xbox gamers used to complain, or not complain, but kind of brag to PlayStation people that the PlayStation 3 took a long time to load. But if you have ever used the Xbox One, then you know that it takes like an hour to load something. It's ridiculous. I mean, sometimes I'll just be sitting there for like 10 minutes, and then a stupid little message will pop up, and it'll say, "This took too long to load." And I'm just like, what the hell? And coming in at number 7, I have the small hard drive. Now granted, it is the same size as the PlayStation. I get that. Except it's terrible. And now what I mean by this is, since you now have to install games for some reason, which that seems a lot like a setback. I mean, granted, it's on the PlayStation, but yeah, it takes like 3/4 of the time to do it because it's so much better. Hashtag wrecked. No, but you can install maybe like 10 games and then you're done. Your hard drive is dead, you can't replace it. It's like, yep, this console's a potato. For number 6, I have that Microsoft is not trustworthy. Now when I say this, look at E3 from 2013. They said they were going to do all this stuff. They had their heart set on you having to clock in every 24 hours. Like, that was pretty much going to be like the gimmick of the console. They were so set on that, then they turned their back on it. Literally, in a snap, it's gone. Which, that is kind of a good thing, but it just shows me that they can't hold on to anything. For number 5, I have the Kinect. Now, I know that there is that bullshit where they came out with the no Kinect bundle, which was honestly pointless. And but the Kinect, it's basically a 360 Kinect, except with a little bit more features. Except I think it's actually less responsive. But now, along with that whole bullshit where they got rid of the Kinect, what's the point of having an Xbox One at that point? I mean, really, if you can't yell at your TV and just look mental while you're doing it, then why did you buy that console? At number 4, we have the more expensive internet. Now, granted, it is only a $10 difference, but honestly, you can't really pull that bullshit where Xbox Live is better than PlayStation anymore, just because of the simple fact that now you have to pay for PlayStation, not play for PlayStation. That'd be awesome, but no. Because now the PlayStation Network, it now kind of has a firewall, because now we're paying. I mean, granted, you still have to pay, which really does kind of suck, but it is $10 cheaper, and it is kind of more economically efficient, I guess you would say. Alright, so now we are on the top 3, and coming in at number 3 is there nearly no good exclusives. Now, you can pull that whole bullshit with you get Call of Duty DLC earlier, but honestly, that doesn't matter at this point, because Ubisoft, Activision, and EA have signed with PlayStation, and PlayStation is now going to be getting all of their stuff early, so Xbox can suck that. Also, we PlayStation gamers get way more exclusives. This is shown from launch especially, and honestly, half the quote-unquote exclusives for Xbox One aren't even exclusives because they are shared with the PC. A major one that's coming to mind is Titanfall, even though that game sucked so bad. It's shared with PC, so it pretty much takes away all value. At number 2, we have upscaled graphics. Now, one thing that the PlayStation definitely has over the Xbox One is the graphics, because all games on PlayStation run natively at 1080p 60 FPS. Meanwhile, the Xbox One, if it truly could run at 1080p, it would be 30 FPS, any game. No question about it. Yeah, now you can pull a whole bullshit where it's like, yes, they could because of the cloud. The cloud doesn't really even do shit. It's unproven technology. It won't work. I can guarantee you that right now. But also, since these games are upscaled, they are still 720p. There's absolutely no difference. And whenever people pull that bullshit where it's like, yeah, the Xbox One graphics are so much better, it's like, just shut up. The PS4 has proven better I guess you would say technology. It has proven better hardware than the Xboner, so you can suck on that one. Now, coming in at number 1, the major reason why the Xbox One fails. It's not even a gaming console anymore. I mean, look at it. They are focusing way too much on the services that aren't even meant to be gaming. And while it could be technically a good thing, it is also the major downfall of this piece of shit console. And those are all my personal reasons and kind of more quote-unquote facts of why I personally believe the PlayStation 4 is superior to the Xbox One. And so anyways, hope you guys have a nice day. I probably pissed a lot of people off with this video. But anyways, hope you guys have a nice day, and take care.